You want to be on there? Go for it. That's all right, I'll cut it out, it's all good. My name is Andy Hornby, photographer and vlogger. 15 years ago I started teaching myself photography. Today I travel the UK as a professional wedding photographer, landscape photographer and filmmaker. Learn from my experiences, my mistakes and my tips and advice. Join me on my photography adventures.
We're moving through the night like we're from a different star, flying over streets and our broken hearts. But they can't even touch us, we found a different beat. Paradise.
Okay, welcome to another video. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm actually on a photo walk today and we are on the Gosport side of Portsmouth. Portsmouth just being over there. See the Spinnaker Tower behind me, and that's actually what we're here for, because a very long time ago on one of the apps I use, Photo Pills, you've probably seen my video of the apps I use. I was looking at, there's a little hidden feature on that shows you where the moon's going to be at certain times of the day, at certain times of the year, and given the elevation that you want it to be. And I was researching that if I was on this side of Portsmouth, could I get the moon going through the sails of the Spinnaker Tower at full moon. Now, it was about April time this year when I was thinking about shooting the full moon, and everywhere I found the full moon, all the places where it could potentially be, it wasn't really interesting. Now, this time of year, the moon rises just over this side and then goes across the sky in this kind of direction. So we're actually going to get the moon somewhere, hopefully, fingers crossed, going past the Spinnaker Tower, and hopefully it'll look right. It's a tricky shot to get, and it's probably going to take 2 or 3 shots to get it, because they light the Spinnaker Tower at that kind of time of night, and to get the Spinnaker Tower in focus and the moon in focus and the moon actually lit right, you're probably going to have to do 2 exposures, one for the foreground and one for the sky, including the moon. So I'm actually waiting. I'm here with Richard from the other group I work quite closely with, and we've just come over on the ferry. That you can see the ferry going across there, it comes back and forth. We are going to be meeting hopefully 10 or so people going to meet us shortly. If you're interested in doing any of these photo walks with me, check out the link below to my workshop website, or join me on my workshop group on Facebook. I'm always posting. In fact, 2019 is going to be quite a big year for me, because I'm going to be doing a lot of free photo walks. I'm going to be doing a lot of workshops as well, if you're interested in workshops. If you've got any questions at this point, please drop them in the comments below. Always happy to answer questions, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel, and hopefully we're going to have a really good night. It's going to get a bit dark later, it'll be tricky to do much video, but I'll get as much video as I can, vlog as much as I can later, show you my kind of setup that I'm going to be doing, and we're probably going to be starting around this kind of location. The moon is going to rise sort of around the Spinnaker Tower sort of area from here, and as it goes across the sky, we're going to track it by actually moving down this way, probably end up the other side of the ferry as the moon rises and comes across the sky. Hopefully we're going to get the Spinnaker Tower with the moon just off to the right. It's probably somewhere around the Lipstick building you see there. Oh, there, that is the Lipstick building, because it looks like a lipstick. I don't think it's actually called that, it just looks like a lipstick. And yeah, should be good. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll come away with a couple of decent images that you will need to hang around for, and you'll see them a bit later. It's starting to get really cold. I've got some new gloves, so I'm all sorted, and 2 pairs of socks, which is good, keeps me warm. Not wearing shorts today because it's quite breezy, and yeah, just not shorts today. It's like a couple of days to Christmas, so yeah. Anyway, we're going to go on this. I'm actually going to go and find some food because I'm starving, haven't eaten anything today, and we're going to then meet up with a few guys and girls in about half hour or so and get on this. So I'll see you in a bit. Bye. and I've just set up for the moon. You can see just there, hopefully it's going to track across to the Spinnaker Tower, which is quite dark in the video. I do apologise, but I can't expose for that in video at the moment. The way it's going to go across, hopefully it will end up just on the right hand side of the Spinnaker Tower, just above the Lipstick building, and I don't know whether we're going to have to move. So the time lapse I'm doing, is he down there? Oh, I'm doing a time lapse. We may have to move for the actual shot I want to get. We might have to move along a little bit just so we've got good positioning for the moon. But this is the culmination of what's been about 7 or 8 months worth of research. Actually, it didn't take me very long with the PhotoPills app. It took me about 10 minutes to research where the moon would be at a certain elevation and where to stand to get it. And then I completely forgot about it for nearly a year, and then I got a notification the other day to say this is the shoot, this is where you want to be. So I put together a photo walk, and you can see already I've got 10 and a few more over there, 11, 12, and I think I've had a message from someone else to say they're somewhere else. So it's actually been quite a good photo walk. There's a bit of cloud cover, but it actually works out quite well, because get a really moody cloud, and hopefully as it goes across in the time lapse, it's going to look pretty good. So yeah, so I'm going to do some more bits and pieces, and I'll get back to you soon. Look at that. It's actually really cold now, and it's not that late. What time is it? 5:30?
Yeah.
It's only 5:30 and it's actually freezing. So I've moved along from, I was down there when I was doing the time lapse earlier. I've actually moved to here because the moon is now actually encroached the other side of the Spinnaker Tower, which actually looks really good. So I've actually come down this end. I'm doing another time lapse. I've taken some pictures. What I've done is I've exposed for the Spinnaker Tower and the bits and pieces on the landscape there, and then another exposure for the moon itself. The sky's a bit dark. It's easy to get that kind of stuff in sort of blue hour because the balance of exposure is a little bit better. So to get a good exposure of the moon this time of night, it's going to make a really dark sky, so it probably won't work to put that into the picture, but I'll have a look later when I get back into Lightroom. Sorry about the wind, by the way, we're in a bit of a wind tunnel here by the looks of it. They're going to carry on, get some more time lapse, because the time lapse I know I can see are coming out really well, and I've so I'll have a couple of two time lapses hopefully for this video. I'll put that one at the end hopefully. I just wanted to say a big thanks to everyone who has been supporting this channel. If you're new here, please subscribe, and if you like this video, please whack a thumbs up. 2019 is going to be slightly different. I'm walking away from my really expensive kit, but it's okay, as long as people around, it's good, they can watch it for me. 2019 is going to be a bit different. I'm going to try and do some other types of videos as well, looking at some more tech review kind of stuff. I've started working quite closely with a local company, at least a local shop of a national company called London Camera Exchange in Portsmouth there, in a shopping centre just over the way there. I'm actually doing a talk there tomorrow. I'm hopefully doing a little bit of a vlog for that as well, so you might see another video come out for that. But I'm hopefully going to work with them in 2019, doing a little bit of tech review stuff. They're going to hopefully lend me a few bits and pieces here and there, so I can do some review videos on it, so hopefully get a bit more interest in my channel. I have noticed that the YouTube is a bit playing up at the moment, and my viewership and my subscriber count is not rising like it was last year, or at least the first half of this year. So I think it might be due to the content I'm putting out, or the lack of content as well. I know I've been a bit lax in that, but I've got a lot of projects on at the moment, not just photography but other bits and pieces as well. It's taking a lot of my time, you know, and should be okay. Next year should be a little bit different. I'll have more stuff coming out on the channel, so if you are new here, hit a sub and hit the notification bell as well, so you get updates every time I upload new videos. And I'm going to get back to it, get some more time lapse, and then you'll see that in a little bit. So just want to say thanks for joining me again. if you're interested in joining me on any of these photo walks, and by the way, these photo walks are free. I don't charge for these photo walks. I put them on because I like to get out of the house, and these motivate me to get out of the house. And if it motivates, you know, at least one other person to pick up their camera, jump in their car and come and meet me somewhere, that's fantastic, and that's what I'm here for. So yeah, so if you're interested in a photo walk or even potentially a workshop with me, please look at the link down below in the description, and please follow me on my social media. That would be awesome. I'm all over Facebook, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so I want to say goodbye. The outro should be, hopefully, if it turned out okay, should be time lapse of the moon coming the other side of the Spinnaker Tower, and that would be amazing. It's been a good one, although it's been cold, and the new gloves are working out really well, by the way, and I've still got my trigger finger. Yay, good. Right then, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you hopefully on another video. If I don't see or hear from any of you this side of Christmas, Merry Christmas, and have a very happy New Year, and onwards and upwards for 2019. I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Bye.
Nothing's gonna save us from our doubts. Nothing's gonna make us spell it out. I don't wanna be the one who said, oh, I told you so. And even if the sky was falling down, you never noticed anyone around. I don't wanna be the one who said, oh, I told you so. But I told you so.